Good morning, officer.
Good morning. Well, open for business,
Yes, sir. We would have opened yesterday, but my partner had a nervous breakdown.
Oh, well. And a nice little store you have here, too.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Well, success.
Thank you again. Where have you been?
I went down the basement to get some globes to put in the electric sign.
I'm sorry, officer. That was my partner's fault. You see, he's not quite over his nervous breakdown yet. It won't happen again, I assure you. Goodbye. Why don't you be more careful?
Well, I didn't know he was on top of that thing.
Do you want to get us arrested before the customers arrive?
What time are they going to be here?
Well, they'll be here about... What time are they going to be here? Why, customers come at any time. Get a ladder and put those globes up in the sign.
What? Where are you going?
I'm going over to Mr. Hall's to pay my respect. Our neighbor.
That's a good idea. I'd like to meet him, too.
Come along. Pardon me. Are you Mr. Hall?
That's the name?
Good morning, Mr. Hall. I'm Mr. Hardy, and this is my partner, Mr. Laurel.
That's so.
We're opening an electrical store next door.
So what?
What's he looking at?
You remember that fellow that we met in the trailer? Remember his wife came in and she asked for a drink of water?
Tra-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la.
Pom-pom.
I remember you.
And I remember you, too. Now get out of my store and stay out.
God, don't be like that. Let bygones be bygones. You have a business, and we have a business. Let's help each other. You send people to our store, and we'll send people to your store. What do you say?
You mind your business, and I'll mind my business. Now get out of here before I throw you out.
Be it as it may. Remember, beggars can't be choosers. You go your way, and we'll go our way.
You're right, Ollie. We'll take the high road and let him take the low road.
Henceforth, we'll neither nod nor speak. Come, Stanley.
We'll take the high road and we'll...
You don't have to sing it. Go downstairs and get that ladder.
Well, how do you do?
How do you do?
You hear me tell 'em, baby?
You sure did, Daddy.
When I tell 'em, they stay told. No beating around the bush with me.
That's right.
Take off your hat. Now get me some more globes.
Will you watch the store a few minutes? I'm going upstairs.
You take the high road.
What you doing up there?
I'm waiting for a streetcar.
Where you going?
What?
Oh, I'm in a slight predicament. Would it be asking too much if I used your stairway?
Oh, why, it would be a pleasure. Come right in.
Thank you. I've never been in a position like that before. Well, it's certainly a pleasure to have seen you again.
Oh, it's my pleasure.
Thank you so much. Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Hey, just a minute, you. What is the secret between you and my wife?
I have nothing to say.
Neither have I.
Listen, Weasel, you keep out of this. If I ever catch you even looking at my wife again, I'll hit you so hard that he'll feel it.
Is that so?
Yeah, that's so. And don't forget, the bigger they are, the harder they fall. How do you do?
Who's that fella?
Never mind him. There are more important things to think of.
What?
My character. It has been smudged, ruthlessly dragged through the mud and mire.
How do you mean?
Why, didn't you hear him accuse me of having a clandestine meeting with his wife? Never let it be said that a haughty, spotless reputation should be so maliciously trodden upon. Come, Stanley.
Where you going?
I'm going to demand an apology.
You're right, Ollie. He who filters your good name steals trash.
Come, Stanley.
Just a minute.
The next time you tell me to keep an eye on the store, I'm going to keep the other eye on you.
Oh, you make me sick.
What do you want?
Pardon the intrusion, but I've come to seek redress for the gross insult to my character. In other words, I demand an apology. I shall take this up with my barrister. Come, Stanley. Pick up those globes and let's clean this place up. Put them right over
there. You've been picking on me all morning, making my life miserable. If it's fights you want, I'm the guy that'll give it to you.
Oh! Put that down. Come on. Tit for tat.
What?
Tit for tat. What's that for?
I thought you said tip me hat.
Come on.
How do you do?
How do you do? Come, Stanley.
How do you do?
Didn't 15, did we?
You did. And if you did...
Look at you, too.
Must have something
It's It's fine.
That's better.
Uh-huh.
stop.
Hold that. I'm going to give you one more chance to apologize.
Say, what's going on here?
You keep out of this.
Now, just a minute. Don't you think this thing has gone far enough? Who started this anyway?
He did.
I did not.
Why, he did too. Why, this little upstart, in the presence of my friend, slandered my character, for which I demanded an apology. He refused to give it, hence this petty little argument.
Slandered your character?
Yes, sir. He filtered his good name, didn't he?
You filtered his good name.
Why, do you know what he did? He accused me of a clandestine meeting with his wife, for which I was wholly and absolutely innocent.
Then what were you doing coming downstairs with my wife?
Oh, what nonsense. There was nothing to it.
Nothing to it, officer. He was waiting for a streetcar. He took...
Well, it looks like you're to blame. You better apologize to this gentleman.
I will not.
Oh, yes, you will, or I'll run you in.
Well, all right. But don't let it happen again.
No hard feelings. Madam, allow me. Goodbye.
Here, come on, get out of here. You go on back to your work. Come on. How do you do? Come on, folks, get out of here.
What's the matter? What's behind you? What are you standing around here blocking the man's place for? Yes, or you, so you get out.